Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance, and for your enjoyment today we have Nolly May Tanger in the SU-5. That's a bit of a mouthful, so I'll call him Nolly May from now on. And he's on the north spawn of Siegfried Lines. Now the SU-5 is a tier 4 Soviet artillery. This particular variety has the massive 152mm mortar, which only has it only has 12 rounds, so limited amount of fire, but those 152mm shells are actually quite effective. Now he's going to the back of the map, which can be a problem because the SU-5 has got a very limited range, so it's unlikely he'd be able to hit anything from there unless it was directly in the city. Okay, we can see an outgoing shell from the Gorilla, who's aiming at, looks like it's a Lux, which is midway on the battlefield in grid square E2. Okay, Nolime has seen there's no targets in range, so he's decided to move closer to the city. Okay, there's another round outgoing at that Lux. A Panzer 38 NA has shown up. And he's approaching a bunker which is being guarded by a T-28. Okay, Nolime is targeting the Panzer 38 NA. These are fast, light tanks, the 38 NA. They don't have many hit points, and that 38 NA is taking a lot of hits. He aims, rounds out, and his shell arrives just after the tank was destroyed. It's a pity, so he misses out on the kill. He's reloading. Just takes a little while for the aiming to come in. Very slow aim here. Looks like there's no gun laying drive in action. Okay, fires the round, but the Lux moves back. So unfortunately, nothing again. Okay, he's continuing to aim at that Lux. That may be a mistake because the Lux is moving about quite a lot. Oh, that shell went in, so he did hit the Lux, and yes, we can see the Lux has suffered considerable damage. He's lost 2/3 of his hit points, and he's continuing to fire. But it looks like the Lux is actually hasn't got the top gun. He's got one of the lower ones. Next round's out, and he splashes him for another 51 hit points. Okay, that Lux is now facing a Hetzer with a dirt gun. He's unlikely to penetrate, and he's been taken out by the Hetzer. Okay, so he's got 8 rounds left, and there's still 13 enemies to kill. Okay, he's looking at the target. He's obviously scrolling the mouse, not using the right-hand mouse button to select target. Okay, T-67, he can't hit that T-67 because he's in defilade of the buildings. The SU-85 is out of range, so he can't hit that, and there's no other targets in sight. He knows where they were, but he can't hit them at the moment. He's waiting for that SU-85 to come around the corner, but I don't think he is going to come round. That SU-85, I think, is guarding that corner against an incursion. He's indicating that corner, asking somebody to go and have a look, pay attention to it. A T-34 has responded affirmative, but he's not on the right side. I doubt if that T-34 was responding to him. He sees a Panzer 4D, and he's letting the aim zero in. Takes a while for the aim to reconcile. No, he's decided to pull away. There's a T-67 that's now come much closer. Okay, he's letting the aim settle. Rounds out, and a direct hit, and he kills the T-67 for 60 hit points. Okay, somebody's in the cap circle, and we can see that the B1 was out in the field at grid square F3. Okay, he's moving a little closer, but a lot of his teammates are still in the spawn area, so they haven't really moved that much. Unfortunately, he hasn't got eyes on what's in the cap circle. Tree went down. He knows he can see a tree. He's fired. Unfortunately, that leaves him now with 6 rounds, and now the SU-85 has been spotted and killed, and he was taken out by the IKV-103. Okay, the Guerrilla's fired in. Was that the M37? Ah, there's a Panzer 4D. It's on the other side near the monument. He fires and splashes the Panzer 4D for only 7 hit points, but it was enough to get the kill. 5 rounds left. Okay, there's still 5 enemies to go, so he's now got enough shells to put 1 on each of the enemy. Now that B1 is within range. He can hit it. And the good thing about the 152 mortar is it's very easy to loop shells over emplacements. It's almost as good as the Bishop in doing that. He fires, rounds out, and he hits and kills the B1. Excellent shot. And he let the aim settle, and that shell came in almost vertically onto the B1. That's dealt him. His game is over. 3 kills so far. He's got 4 shells left. Again, still scrolling the mouse. That Guerrilla is within range. But the Guerrilla's been killed. The Guerrilla was taken out by the T-34. T-34 is in grid square G0 at this moment. He's moving down. Okay. Nolime has actually can reach most of the enemy area, but he needs to move into the city to extend his range into the entire enemy area. There's still 3 enemies to go, 2 RT and 1 TD. He needs to get a clear line of sight, so he's going to move into the square in grid square E8. Okay, the M37 has been seen. Unfortunately, he needs to get clear of that building in order to fire. He's clear. Okay, extends his reach. Zeroes in on the M37. The M37 has been hit, and he kills the M37 that was a hastily fired shot. He's got 3 rounds left, and there's only 1 enemy remaining, and it's the Marder 38T. Now the question is, where is that Marder 38T? He hasn't been seen yet. He has got 3 kills, so he's obviously quite good. He took out the T-34, I think. He's fired a speculative shot into that tree. Possibility, now that may have been a wasted shot, because I think it's more than likely the Marder 38T is in grid squares J8 or J9 defending that particular area near the lakes, because after all he dealt with the T-34 and the T-34 was going down the 0 line. The Marder 38T has moved up. He's actually much closer than I thought, and the M37's come across him. Unfortunately, that building's in the way, so he's going to have to move if he wants to fire. Nolime's moving, trying to get the angle right for the line of sight. Okay, he can hit from there. He's got 2 rounds left. Okay, tries a hasty shot. It lands, but because the 38T can't be seen, we don't know if it did any damage. The Guerrilla's fired. Unfortunately, we don't see any results. He's got 1 round left. Nolime's got 1 round left. Now he's capturing the cap at this moment. More than likely, the 38T is going to come to try and reset the cap. Now, if he can ambush the 38T as it appears, and he's lining up the shot at the most likely avenue of approach and hiding behind this bush, hoping that'll give him some cover. It might provide a little cover, but he's half exposed. I think it's more to do with the fact that 38T is going to have to come around the corner to get at Nolime. Now if he lines up that shot on that corner, if he doesn't get him, the Hetzer probably will with the dirt gun. Okay, oh no, he's been spotted. He's coming round the other way, and by going out of the cap, he's actually reset the cap. Okay, he can see the target, bring the aim settle, and a direct shot, and he hits the Marder 38, he kills him and wins the battle. And that was his last shell as well. Let's look at the end of battle results. And it was an ace tanker for the SU-5. And a bruiser medal. A fighter badge. And the Fadin's medal for killing the last enemy with the last shell in his inventory. Now the SU-5 is known as the Fadin's medal machine because it so often kills the last enemy with the last shot because they have so few rounds. Okay, he did 667 hit points of damage. He made 5 kills, top number of kills. And he scored 647 base XP. He fired 12 shots, all of the rounds in his inventory. He had 3 direct hits, 3 penetrations, 6 splash. He did damage of 667, 461 at a distance of more than 300 meters. Of course, that last kill was less than 300 meters. He damaged 6 vehicles, killed 5. Damage due to assistance is 38. He did 1 stun. And there was 1 base capture defense point. I think that was on the 38, the Panzer IV-D. He received 12,643 credits. After deductions for ammunition, he takes away 9,163 credits. He received 647 base XP. And with a first victory award multiplier, he gets 1,941 XP. So well done to Noli Me Tangere. That was excellent to receive the Fadin's medal, and you fired some of those shots snapshot, but you did well because you hit the target and killed that last enemy with quite a hastily aimed shot. So well done. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel. Thanks very much for watching.